Hello everyone, Tim Jackson here, Pets to Impress, where paws come first. So my video request today is regarding a lovely little Border Terrier. A Border Terrier who we've been working closely with over the past couple of months. Sadly, this little guy has separation anxiety and things were starting to improve. We're seeing some improvements, but unfortunately because of the lockdown, I think things are probably going to revert back. So once this is all over and things are back to normal, we're probably going to have to start again and strip things back and put other things in place just to help this little guy through. But as always, I'm still taking video requests, although we're not functioning as normal. If you need me for anything, I'm still here. You can pick up the phone, you can send me an email, you can get me on Facebook. I'm still around, just not at the full capacity as normal, okay? But rest assured, if you do need me for anything, pick up the phone, okay? So the question that I had from this owner was regarding the little dog. So when they're all out together as a family, okay, if they're out for a walk, if one of them needed to pop into the shop and the other two would remain outside with the dog goes absolutely crazy, okay? So again, this is another form of separation anxiety. The dog's not happy because you've gone out of the dog's sight. The dog can't see where you've gone. The dog doesn't understand that you need to go into the shop to get supplies, to get food, etc., etc. The dog doesn't understand that, okay? They can't build that association. To the dog, from the dog's point of view, you're out of sight, you're nowhere to be seen. So by displaying this behaviour, it's kind of him saying, I'm still here, help, come and get us. And always, you're going to return back to the dog. So that behaviour has then been reinforced. Okay, so the dog starts to say, all right, okay, if I do this, they're going to come back. Okay, and obviously I don't know what the other family members are doing when the dog acting crazy or acting problematically, we'll say. But if they're trying to reassure the dog, if they're trying to calm the dog down, 9 times out of 10, that might be making matters worse as well. Okay, so what we need to do is something very, very similar to what we would do when we're teaching a separation, when we're trying to help the dog cope being left alone at home, okay? We need to work on the settle command. We need to work on the sit and stay. So we need to build it up gradually. Now, I appreciate, obviously, the current state of the country. It's going to be difficult to work with this one because, obviously, when you go to the shops, you have to queue up and things like that. So it's going to be very, very difficult. But in a normal situation, this is what you would do, okay? So whoever's with the dog would remain with the dog. Whoever's going to go into the shop would ask the dog to sit and stay, okay? They're going to back away, and we're going to build this up gradually, as you do with your gradual departures, okay? So as you're leaving the house. So those that have undergone any form of separation anxiety training with me will understand what I mean by that, okay? You have to build it up gradually, okay? So the idea is you would work on the sit and stay. You'd work on the settle. You would then ask the dog to sit and stay, back up to the shop, come back again, give the dog a treat, go into the shop, come back, give the dog a treat. And you want to build it up really, really gradually. Okay, now obviously, again, just to repeat what I've said, in this current situation that we're in at the moment due to the coronavirus, this is going to be difficult, okay? It's not going to be an easy thing that you're going to be able to address now because, let's be honest, when you get in the shop, you've got to get what you need. We haven't got time to be fannying, going in and out and things like that. So we've just got to, I would say at this stage, let's be focusing on the sit and stay. Certainly when you're out for your 1 hour walk and things like that, certainly this is something you can be working with there. So if you're in the park, for example, you could ask the dog to sit and stay whilst you're back and then maybe go and hide in the bushes or hide behind a tree and then come back and give the dog a treat for doing so, okay? Really reinforce this sit and stay, okay? So yes, we can't work with it in a real life situation, i.e. going into the shops and things like that, but we can certainly work with it where we can certainly build on that by practicing in the parks and things like that. So I hope that makes sense, okay? So just to go back through quickly what I've just said, what we need to do is we need to work on that sit and stay, okay? So dog will remain with whoever the two members of family that aren't going to be going out of sight, okay? Whoever's going to be going out of sight will ask the dog to sit and stay. If the dog starts to act problematically, you've gone too fast, you've gone too far. You need to take it back a level, okay? Don't ever be afraid to go back a step because that's when you're guaranteed to get the results if you take your time and build this up gradually, okay? So always go back a step if needs be. Even if you're at the beginning stages only able to take a few steps back, that's fine. We're going to work on that and we're going to build it up, okay? So once you've got that reliable sit-stay, You're then going to make use of the natural environment, hide in the bushes and trees. You'll probably get some dodgy looks from people, but never mind. What you're going to do is you're going to ask the dog to sit and stay whilst you back up into the bushes behind a tree so you're out of sight, and then you're going to come straight back. You're going to give the dog a treat, and you're going to build this up, okay? So you're going to build up the amount of time that you're getting the dog to sit and stay before you come back. So I hope that makes sense. Obviously, if anyone's got any questions, then please just comment below. If anyone has any video requests for me, then please just comment below or send me a message, and I'll upload one as soon as I possibly can. For now, this is Tim from Pets to Impress, where paws come first.